Today we're talking about allspice, which is magical because it is just the one spice, but it tastes like multiple. And people usually relate it to the flavors of cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg. The flavor similarities come from a chemical compound called eugenol, which is in very high concentrations in clove oil. And it's why many of these spices were used for medicinal purposes, because eugenol, among other things, has anesthetic properties. In fact, it's still used today in some applications to help with toothaches. Allspice is the dried, unripe berry of a plant called Pimenta dioica, which is native to the West Indies and the Caribbean. For my American friends, many of the countries that were mentioned in the song Kokomo. Now, if you're like me, you hear pimenta and you're like, pimenta? Like pimento, the things that I hate that we stuff in olives? And the answer is kinda, in the sense that pimiento is a word for pepper in Spanish. These look like peppercorns. Pimentos are a kind of pepper. So, in that way. Now that's all well and good, but I imagine you're sitting here thinking, can you relate allspice to pirates, please? Yes, I can. In the West Indies and the Caribbean, allspice was commonly used to cure meats before grilling, and the grill was called a boucan. Then, when French colonizers showed up, mainly as hunters, they started killing animals and grilling them on this grill, so they were called boucaniers. When various European powers started fighting over who got to control the region, then these French hunters turned to piracy, and the word was anglicized into buccaneers.